Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's yours truly, Adam, Southern Guy Paranormal, and it's great to have you back with us on the Monday vlog. And yeah, as the title suggests, yeah, I've got some things to discuss. Firstly, I hope you've all had a good weekend and your spirits are high, and yeah, pun intended, and you're keeping yourselves well. I've had a busy weekend, although we didn't get into recording. Obviously, the previous Saturday was really good. I've still got to edit that. I've still got some other bits and pieces to edit. Not a lot there. Hopefully to do my new channel as well, which I know I've mentioned several times now. It's just having the time to get on with it, which is something, this is what I want to discuss. So, yes, Saturday night we had a bit of a get-together, so kind of suffering a little bit after that. I'm not going to say too much on the subject. Yeah, so there's a lot of reason why I didn't get under and recording. But some new stuff will be coming up. At the moment I've got one more piece to do with Ghost Hunter Tours. Obviously I'm still crew, but this was still videos from last year. This is sort of how far behind I got. So now I'm literally last bit of catch up on that. Now, yeah, as I said, this is, at the moment, I'm still busy on what I hoped I would be. Now, as you know, last year, I had several things going on. Most notably my stepdad, that was sort of top of the list. And I was having issues with the cars, with one or two people sticking the oars into my life, I should say. Which mucked things up regarding other things. I can't really talk about that because that is very personal and emotional stuff. But yeah, suffice to say, there was one or two people that put their oars in, so to speak, and yeah, that affected me emotionally as well, which I think we quite saw on a live stream when Glory done my cards. Anyway, moving on. Rettendon and other murders. We are going to get back to, I do promise you. But what you need to understand about my life is I am a very busy chap. I try not to be. However, I've got my iron in a lot of fires, and at the very least, I've got a full-time job. And I have been busier with that now than what I was when I started with this channel. Although I still work the same amount of days, it seems that my hours I seem to be doing more hours, if that makes sense. Therefore, I'm getting less spare time in that respect. I've got my DJ work, obviously. I do the Thursday and Friday. So Thursday day is like a hump day for me because I work Thursday daytime, I work Thursday night. As I found out, someone's trying to nick my motorcycle. That's another story. Again, obviously I do my Friday night as well. Yeah, it's kind of fun and games there as well because I'm even getting back from that job later than I intended because I get sort of roped into giving a cut of doorman a lift home, so I can sometimes get home later than what I used to. All this eats into my personal time, which ergo eats into the time I have available to be able to deal with the channel. Now I'm very much hoping that now we've got the core team there that hopefully they'll be able to get a little bit more involved in that respect. That's something for us to discuss and see what we can do on that respect. But I'm just trying to put you in the picture on how I am elsewhere, what I do outside of this. And as I say, it's not just the work. I've got the South End event, the South End Shakedown. I'm still dealing with that in the minute. There will be a press release at some point this week. possibly next at the latest. We've got a meeting, we've got our first meeting of the year on Wednesday night, so we've got to discuss the future of the event and yeah, any press releases. So there's that. I'm also locally engaged with some more politically motivated stuff, I suppose. So I've been sort of pulled into doing that, but it's something that needs to be done. There's certain issues that's going on locally and nationally and internationally, and there's people like myself that are trying to, how do we put it, trying to change things for the better, I suppose, or make people aware of what's going on so they can sort of make better changes. I may sound like I'm waffling a little bit, I do apologise, but I'm just trying to put you in a picture. I have a very busy lifestyle, so trying to keep on top of this channel as I did when I first got all this going, it's much more difficult. Okay, when I started this, well, it's coming up 4 years now. When I got, although technically this channel was older, but I got this channel active nearly 4 years ago now, and for the first year and a half of that, and even following that, I didn't seem to have as much going on as what I did now. I mean, I definitely didn't during the first 18 months because obviously with the COVID restrictions, I couldn't do any DJ work. Therefore, I had much more time to do this. Now we're in we're just in 2024. My sort of lifestyle, as it were, that's how it is. I seem to be working longer during the week. I've got my regular DJ work. I am actually doing Saturdays as well. I try not to do them, but I'm getting booked up for one or two things, and I'm trying to keep that to a minimum as well. So, do you see what I'm saying? I've got a lot going on in my life, and it can be a bit of a bind trying to keep everything balanced. So, what I'm trying to say is, yes, we will get some more content up. All I'm just asking is for patience, okay? This is what you get for living in between Southend Hospital and Southend Police Station. I've got one up there and I've got one down here. So blues and twos and sirens, which makes for a nice peaceful evening. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, as I said, what I'm trying to say is that be patient with me, please. As I said, there's a lot of stuff that goes on with me outside this channel that wasn't really there when I started all this. So it is a bit harder. Hopefully going to get my computer upgraded next week, which will make editing quicker. That will pay someone to helping. I've got some new camera equipment hopefully coming, so that'll help. And as I say, especially Rudy and Paul and Rudy, who are technically whizzes themselves. Hopefully going to try and get them on board to do other little bits and pieces for the channel, so they become moderators and that sort of thing. It's all stuff we're going to discuss. We could have tried to do it Saturday, but things didn't go as planned. So yeah, we couldn't. But so I'm waffling again. But yeah, hopefully, what we're going to try and do is possibly share the work out a little bit and get this. Try and get the future shows on the road, as it were. If it were up to me, I'd do this full time, but the money's just not there. I need to have probably 100 times the amount of subscribers I've got to even think about making a living out of this. Yeah, what I get from, yes, I'm monetised. What I currently get at the moment will probably buy you a pint of beer a month. All right. It's not really good at all. That's how much I get. So everything I buy, my fuel, my equipment, literally comes out of my own pocket from what I earn elsewhere. Yeah, that's the easiest way I can put it. Anyway, I'm sorry this is a little bit of a moan. It might sound like a bit of a moan, but I'm just trying to put things straight and tell you how things are. Alright, so at the end of the day, yes, we will get on with more stuff, but just be patient because we have to fit it in, or I have to fit it in around everything else that I'm involved with. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. The content this week is another Ghost Hunter Tours special. It's going to be at Northfield Railway Station, and we had a great time there. It's another highly active site, just like the Guildhall was last week. That was quite a long one. I do apologise. Actually, it's probably the longest video I put up here that hasn't a live stream. However, that one last week, because of the amount of activity that was going on with all the gadgets being set off and all that, that was really the lowest I could edit it down to, because the files were longer than that. So yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, this week, as I say, there is a visit to Northfield Railway Station. It's a great place. We got plenty of activity, and it's the first time I've been able to sit on the train without paying for it. So there's always that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Love and light. God bless you all. See you Wednesday. Bye bye.